I I decided because there's some things sometimes that I hear because of my telepathy that I don't talk about because I usually just make one video a day, just because I don't want to put too much on people's shoulders. But I'm hearing that from the Aztecs for this message to get through, for it to be known that it's no joke that every single nationality needs to have an opposite nationality to control. They need one to control. Every nationality needs to be controlled by a nationality, and they need to control a nationality. That's what I'm hearing from the Aztecs right now. Because if we don't, we're all going to lose all assets because of the worms, because of the worm races of different attributes coming around planet Earth, deciding who goes and who stays because of how big they are and how much domain they have over our brains. They do. They literally have these big old rooms full of brains just controlling our brains inside their rooms. So we need to let it be known that we're ready to control ourselves to not be erased from existence because we know that a lot are connected to Rodolfo Romo. And I gotta start losing weight like crazy, so that's why I'm not drinking water anymore. And I'm probably just gonna eat a little bit of food, a little bit of food tonight, if just a little bit, because I need to lose the weight so that all my ancestors and everyone can be seen. This is big because a lot will be erased that are attached to those that are on the walls getting erased of all the old history. Man, I should be shamed. I should be shamed, man. But I'm shamed a time, always already, with fucking worms and things in my anal. This is things I don't want to do. Because of that, it's not easy being me. Being eaten away all the time. I want to cry because I have to do something and I'm being raped. It's not easy being me. I'm literally grinding away, dying all the time. And I don't like talking about that because I don't want attention like that. I want to be, given attention for doing something nice. So we need to get together and we need to start annihilating all the things that keep us from working together, that separates us as mortal mortal enemies because we kill each other off anyways. And if we separate what makes us mortal enemies, then there's going to be no point talking about it. No point trying to find out by DNA trade who belongs with who when they're out of line. Because some of them might just be out of control because they have the power over you. But like they're just out of control because they have the power over me. They're like, okay, well then someone might need to be brought to talk to them. But if they don't have, if they're of elite, then they need to realize that they're talking to Triad. And if they try to bully, we're gonna fucking nuke you. It's that simple. Well, nobody watched by the satellites always. If this changes, they're gonna shoot up the streets yelling at us, the Illuminati, the Illuminati killing everybody. Because they're the ones that have the money manipulation most throughout any industries. Any industries. So it's the Illuminati, it's the Illuminati. So if you want to survive, run down the streets killing, saying it's the Illuminati, it's the Illuminati. Because they're getting rid of any opportunity to start anything new unless you have a fucking a parlay now because they're calling them parlays because it's catching up to parlays, not fucking paperwork or business. So they go and see the paperwork. It's being known as parlays, and they're trying to make a parlay to make us lose everything, so they can seize everything again, going back in time by the end of this month, probably. If they're able, like, so I have to lose weight, like no one's goddamn business. I gotta take off tomorrow, like no one's goddamn business, and drink very little bit of water, and basically just suffocate, basically drinking very little water, starting today and tomorrow. So, so that the other things in me that can suffocate as well, that are freaking drinking the water in me and just putting in spit swine and shit. So I have to, yeah, they're like, that's spit swine. That shit that's multiplying you. Yeah, it's grown in you, like grown. Like, no, it's forced in. Multiplied means brought in. So if something's multiplied coming out of nowhere in you, it's brought into you by a teleporter or something that's a teleporter in you, or your body's a teleporter. All right, and these worm races are all coming around, getting ready to have us all eradicated because we're just killing each other off. We're not putting each other in each other's place. And the Aztecs had to come out, and they said we were really heartbroken what they did to the Aztec technology down there when they got in there, because a lot were high on that day. They got way down there from digging and breaking shit, and they broke in, say that there's a lot of shit right there, and they were hiding. They freaking covered it up and just vandalized it like it was some street, taking all the ancient technology that would have helped and explained everybody's place where they belonged. So the Aztecs were taken away when they vandalized it, saying that they were defeated. Do whatever you want to Aztec families and everything, but since free market is really happening on the understate, not underworld, understate, more doors are opening and people are yelling because as soon as the door opens, a war could happen, anything could happen. You could freak out or celebrate or whatever because it's your choice what you want to do, if you want to leave or not. You don't have to stay. Fuck that. They fucking brainwashed me. This person can't talk. I don't say anything. I just stand by them so they don't rape them or torture him for nothing. Yeah, this is so and so's family, Rodolfo Romo's family, and he's had Aztec, and he has every right to go downtown or understate. But if he does, his Aztec family's gonna get killed, and that's the end of his history. That's the end of Rodolfo Romo's history. If he goes down and sees what rights he has, to see what they vandalized and took, and whose lives he has the right to take, and who he has to control, and he'll go. Rodolfo Romo will go and do rounds all day. All day. That would be his calling, to go and slay your ass for taking his name. So at some point, like if I do, I need to make it. I need to start working on it today if I'm gonna make it. So if I make it, like I need to get on it because now that there's free market with me being basically the king of the interstate, then it's my choice what basically happens on the free market because of all my achievements up here and not being given any chance to go down without having my family steered. So it's basically my choice what I want to do with my life at this point because no one's coming to steer me or say these are your hide from your kin side. So I could do whatever I like. I could kill whoever I want. I could do whatever the hell I like until someone comes and tries to steer me that's meant to steer me. But if it's not from my kin that's freaking Aztec, then it's not recognized. Okay, so it has to be my kin that's Aztec, that tells me these are who's supposed to be telling you what to do with your life and your money, because they know better uh, for you, not better than you, better for you. They know better for you. All right, so um, a lot are happy to get rice and beans that they could boil or that they could use to you know to grow. They're very happy. I'm happy to contribute. But you need to understand that all I'm I don't know what to do sometimes. So I need to start working on what I like. And with all this stuff going on, with the doors open up, they can't mess with my shit anymore. They can never mess with my money and bully me like that because they seen from the videos. They're all watching. They seen it. They came and they're gonna kill them. They're gonna take their lives. They're gonna send someone who's meant to freaking pimp them because that's what they're doing to me. Using my money, taking my shit, saying no, we're the race that runs the Mexican race. So they're bringing a race that runs the white race, runs the black race, runs all these races. So it's the fucking black race that's fucking running the world. Yeah, that's running. Yeah, because it went down. Like, who is it? Who is it? Like, oh, right there. He's funny. He's funny. He's smiling because he just kept beating his ass and raping him until he died inside. So it's what it is. whoever the Italians are these freaking Arabians, whatever it was, the ones. Yeah, so they gotta come and be a nationality that fucking pimps the Italians. That just comes and pimps your ass. So they're gonna bring a nationality that came to pimp the Mexicans. Whoever's pimping the Mexicans, they're gonna come. Whoever's the Italians, they're gonna go pimp the Italians or the Arabians for fucking with my shit. So they're gonna need to know that they're on the French. When they're coming to someone's place and they see them from the sideline, and the government knows about this and they don't say shit. It's an intermission. It's an intermission not to give a shit until it hits your fan. So you can give a shit to activate all kinds of other um, inbreed missions. Yeah, inbreed missions. It's nasty. It's a mixture of all kinds of shit that comes in. And there's no real control over them. And everyone just starts to fight sometimes because they want all the money that's in the back. They're like, no, you don't deserve that much. You don't deserve. We don't give a fuck. You shouldn't have had so much. Well, whatever. You can all fucking. You don't need that. And they'll fucking eradicate them until it's the same amount that they have for here. So fuck your ego. So they need to have a bunch of groups, a bunch of Constantines, to talk to those who make it to the bottom, who know how to talk all this talk they're not allowed to talk about, or your family be killed. I don't give a fuck. Well, you're my family. You can get killed. You're my family for the day. No, I have this right here. We're family for the day, but you can't. You're gonna get killed for me. There you go. You get killed. It's the end of your crew ass jokes where you just keep shrinking yourselves and keep fucking multiplying with more multiplied technology so you can all come out when we're all hypnotized and let us know how small we are compared to you. You're all going to get erased. All of you who do that for fuck with us subconsciously and super subconsciously and all this other shit that you fucking created, what we try to do to escape you and kept fucking adding words in when we're walking, constant, all echoing. No, we're in a place that we fucking need to get away from echo. And you fucking find our technology, you find our system, blah, 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 Neverland, blah, 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 Gormagon, when you need to bring fucking pimps to pimp these fucking races. No, I just grind you because you're out of control. You know you're out of control. I just grind you. You're out of control. That's the end of you. I just grind you. You're out of control. There's nothing to say about you. You know what you do. I just grind you until fucking you don't do this. Your species doesn't do this for another fucking eon. I just grind you. Like that. You got so self-assured you just killed everyone around you. So we're just going to grind you. That's all. We're just going to grind your species. Just grind you. That's what they're saying. They won't help me. Like with this bus and all this shit. They won't help us. All these Aztecs want me dead. Some evil ones want me dead, but not all of them. So, yes, just don't take bullshit. If you know you're the ruler of who you talk to, don't take any bullshit from them. If you know you're the ruler. Mexicans, you're the ruler of whites. It's just all this fucking paperwork that makes you feel like you're gonna lose your family. And your most important thing to you is your land. Your land, your kids, your fucking wife, your land, your family is your land. So don't care if your land goes because you'll see them anyways and they're gonna be happier than you. If you're dealing with this shit and your land's gonna go, you get shit. Hey, you know what? I need to make a sacrifice because how many died answering questions? How honorable. My family gets to be happy and a bill gets to get choked. Because it keeps growing. It doesn't get fucking taken care of periodically. So, I need to start working on my shit. And I need to start making videos of everything that I'm working on so I can let them know. Like, no, look, I got proof right here that this is mine right here. I got proof right here that this is mine. So, yeah, they're going to try to become me. Taking my shit that I have. Like, no, you're not me. You're not infinite. No, you're nothing to me. You're all going to get eradicated easily when I start making my shit. And I have to start working on it like tonight or today to be taken seriously by everybody so they can start coming up and protecting me. All right, so I gotta get busy, okay? Bye.